And a good afternoon and welcome to Live Highlight in the Magic City and on the Highlight channel. I am Andrew Bleckman. Not joined by Stu Nyman today. Stu will be back here on Sunday. Quick trip. We'll have him back here. All of today's 8 games will offer Win Play Show, Quinella Exacta, and Trifecta Wagering. We have 2 pick 3s in today's performance. First pick 3 begins in Game 2. The second one in Game 6. To play the pick 3s, pick the winners of those 3 games, 2, 3, and 4, or 6, 7, and 8, to cash in on the pick 3s in today's performance. We have the Mighty Ocho Jackpot. That's a pick 8 wager. Pick the winners of games 1 through 8. If you do so correctly and have the only ticket that does so, there's $5,000 in it for you. But the main story for today is that high 5 jackpot already on this handy-dandy napkin here in beautiful blue ink. Stu wrote down the carryover, $3,322.40 in the carryover alone in the high five for today. It's guaranteed at $2,000 each and every performance. However, we are well over that today. I'll at least double that pool, safely say $4,000, potentially even a $5,000 jackpot. Ultimately depends what is wagered on it, but that high five begins in Game 3. Pick the winners of Games 3 through 7. Again, do so correctly, and have the only ticket that does so. You will cash in on all that carryover, plus some of the pool for today, which should be in excess of $4,000. All wagering is open. Watchandwager.com, or if in the state of Connecticut, mywinners.com. However, as always, placing a bet is not necessary in order to enjoy the action that we have in store for you today. Lastly, we have no scratches. We didn't bury the lead. There are no scratches in today's performance. So all those high five bets are good. Keep getting them in. Post time for game number 1. Today's performance, which again is scratch-free. That'll be coming your way in just about 6 minutes. Good luck. While we have a couple extra minutes here to begin game number 1, while I pull up YouTube to get on the live chat, let's toss it to video here. This one will explain the scoring format for all 8 games, which today, as every day, is Spectacular 7 scoring.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And we're back here. Sorry about that, folks. A little issue going on back here. Everyone's safe. Everyone's good. 5 minutes ago till game number 1. Actually, what it was, we can let you know behind the scenes, actually one of the shower doors had a little crack in it. So there was a little glass on the floor, and so I had to figure out who exactly to call to get that resolved. Some crazy stuff going on here on this Tuesday. And Ron's asking the important questions out in the headset. Who broke it? We'll make sure they get that fine appropriately posted up on the board. Four minutes to go here until game number 1. Let's take a look here. Got the YouTube live chat up on a new computer for today. This is actually the scoring computer as well, so this will be interesting. Let's see who's joined us thus far. Mr. Kyle123, welcome back. Claudia Cater, hello. Mr. Parriage, JBTV. William, greetings. Steve M. With the official Say Hi Lie high five payout for today. 4,500 plus to a single winner. So a little bit higher than what we said before. So think about that. You want to play the high five? Haven't played it before. Today may be the day. All you have to do is pick the winners of games 3 through 7. Again, if you get all 5 winners correct and you are the only person with that combination of numbers, you will cash in on jackpot for today, which Steve M predicts 4,500 plus. A lot of money to be paid out in that high five, potentially. If it does not hit today, we will be back on Sunday, 1:30 p.m. Pelota Performance, which we are open to the public on Sundays to come on in for those 8 games. Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, our Pelota schedule here through the end of May and about the end of June. So just about a full month left of Pelota. We'll take some time off in the summer. We'll be back here in September. We'll continue on with our Pelota season and Battle Court Fall 23 season. While we have a moment and while we have them up, get you caught up with the standings here in the singles games for our 2023 season. Benny up there at the top for the moment, 21 wins. Anderluck holding on to second, he's got 20. Then goes Sherry down there in third place with 19. Douglas has got 18 wins. He's one behind the bonus money, and then looks like we got, CRB and Nicholas there tied for 5th place with 16 wins. Jewel in there with 14, Hyro with 13, Spinner and Manu with 11. Now less than a minute to go until our first game. Wager open in this first game, the Daily Double. Early pick 3 begins before the start of game number 2, and that high five in game number 3. Also the Mighty Ocho as well. That begins the start of this first game. Post time coming up in just a couple seconds. We are ready to begin game number 1. We are ready to begin game number 1. Spectacular 7. Singles match going up to 7 points. Points doubling after all matches. First round of play. Serving red at post 1. We have Tennessee receiving the blue post 2. Anderluck. We begin with an overserve. Point 2. Two first up on the board here in our opening game. That'll bring to the court the white opposed 3, Iriondo. Backhand by Iriondo. Low runner, taken in the air. Here's Anderluck. Backhand a pass. Iriondo, rebote. To the overhead screen and out of play. Point 2. Green at post 4, El Barba. Backhand by Elbarba, pulled in by Anderluck. He has it up at the 8 line, backhand a pass. Elbarba on the move, stops at the 7 line, turns the forehand Robote. Here's Anderluck, middle of the court. Powerful forehand, passing again, Elbarba scrambling, trying to get out there, misses the Robote, point 2. 3 straight for the 2-post. Here's post 5, Flores. That serve floated and scoring for Anderluck. Here's post 6, Juice. Anderluck powers the forehand. Clean miss by Juice. He's there on the back end, turns to Robote. Powerful forehand again, stopped on the left side. Here's Juice. Anderluck lines up another one, powers out at the 8 line, scooped up again. There's Juice at the 11 line. This one's gonna pass. Anderluck, forehand Robote. Save back to the inside. Here's Juice. Powerful throw there at the 9 line again, gonna pass. That opens up. Anderluck takes it on the forehand. High, hard forehand, 3-wall play for Juice. Anderluck just does get out there. He lays it back to the inside. Juice with a one-handed catch. Nice backhand, opens to the outside. Here's Anderluck running under it. Sidearm forehand again, big forehand into the corner. Juice got out there. He turned the Robote. Sidearm forehand, scores. A well-played point, point 2. Pick the post 7 in a receive. Here's CRB. Here's CRB, backhand, low runner just above the pad. That's tipped, point 7. 7 on the board with the point. Here's post 8, rounding out the first round of play. The purple shirt, we have Jed. Jedden takes that serve on the forehand, blasts it inside. It's a nice scoop by CRB. Big backhand, that one passing. Jen, left side of Bote, that opens up as a 2-wall. CRB scooped it up. Blasted inside, there's Jedden. Lost it on the throw, point 7. That will do it for the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points to the end of the game. First to return, post 1, Tennessee. CRB left side of Bote. Hook towards the outside. Tennessee's there. Here's CRB at the 11 line. Back into the inside. Passing Tennessee. Looks for the Robote. Forehand save. CRB again. Passing with the backhand. Tennessee left side of Robote. That's a 2-wall that opens up. CRB gets there on the outside. Powerful return. Scores. 7 now with 4 points. Here's post 3. Iriondo. Big backhand by Iriondo. That is right on the wall. Tough save by CRB. Iriondo up at the 8 line. Blasts another backhand. This one a little lower. Into the Chula. CRB comes back and just does clear the overhead screen. There's another one. CRB left side of Bote save this time. Iriando picks it up, middle of the court. He's going to pass with the backhand again. Cutting back to the inside. CRB on the move, gets there again. Backhand, lower and harder. CRB, Robote save at the 9 line. Iriando back on the inside. Blasts another one, high and hard. CRB digs out another one. Clears again, big bouncer. Iriando takes it at the 8 line. Backhand low and hard. CRB's there, takes it in the air. Here's Iriando now. Backhand kicking up and out. CRB, it opened up as a 2-all. Iriando scooped it up. Powerful forehand back over the top. Clean miss front ways. CRB digs it out on the back end. That hits. Iriando keeps it on the left side. His soft 2-wall scores. Well thrown by Iriando. Well played point. Goes to the 3. Here's post 4, El Barba. Soft backhand. Iriando steps up, takes it in the air. Big backhand return, El Barba. Already up there at the 6 line. He turns to Robote. Oh, what a catch right there off the sidewall by Iriando. El Barba, left side save again. Big bounce. Iriando, great control. There's a big backhand. Point 3. Post 5 returns, Flores. There's a backhand by Flores. Iriando not going to let that pass. He's up the wall and comes down with the ball. Flores, great catch overhead as well. Left side of Bote. Flores picks it up on the bounce. Has it at the 10 line. Delivers another backhand to pass. There's Iriando. High off the front wall. Big bounce. Flores controls it. Soft touch on the 2 wall. That opens up. Iriando gets there. Stops it on the outside. Forehand return is picked up by Flores. Nice catch. Iriando back on the inside, gets there in the air. Here's Flores up at the 8. Lobs the backhand up and passing. Robote, left side for Iriando. Into the Chula, Iriando tries to dig it out, but that comes up short, point 5. 5 on the board with 2 points. Here's post 6 returning, Juice. Well placed serve. That scores for Flores, point 5. 5 with 4 points, but returning with a possible game point. Here's post 2, Anderluck. Flores tries to get that forehand to pass. Anderluck has it overhead. Blasted inside. Flores scooped it up. What a play. Big backhand follows wall to wall on that throw. Anderluck missed the rebote, point 5. 5 now with 6 points. Flores is a possible game point. And to stop him, here's Jedden. Jedden keeps that serve on the forehand, drops it over the top. Nice catch by Flores. Backhanded pass. Jedden set up in the middle of the court, running with it. Nice save on the forehand, comes right out to Flores, caught in the air, low runner back inside. Jedden now running for it, makes a good save. Sidearm forehand delivered back inside. Jedden there again, lined up beautifully, turns another one. Big bouncer, Flores controls it. There's a backhand, right there again into the corner, cutting back inside. Jedden turns it powerfully. And the scoop is missed, point 8. Game will continue here. 8 on the board now, 2 points. Post 1, Tennessee. Here's Tennessee, backhand. Rifled overhead to come shooting out. Jedden, tough save there, falling down to the ground. Tennessee up at the 8 line. Big backhand follows. Jedden just does get there. Tennessee, good read, got there before the second bounce. Backhand again. Jedden scrambling. Who pushed that one to the outside. Tennessee could not get there. Point 8. 8 with 4 points. Here's post 7 returning. 4 points. CRB. CRB just does clear. That's a beautiful rebote, big bounce. Jedden controls it, stops there at the 12 line, backhand inside. CRB picks it off. Rifles this one overhead once more. Jedden is the rebote, point 7. CRB, 6 points. He has a possible game point. Post 4, El Barba. El Barba, left side rebote. That caught the top of the pan, point and game. Pink of post 7, CRB. No playoff here, 5 places, 2 shows. 7-5-2, the unofficial order finish for our first game. Results of game 1 are now official. Coming in first, post 7, CRB. Taking second, post 5, Flores. Coming in third, post 2, Anderluck. 7-5-2. For game number 1, the Quinella 5-7, 82-60. Trifecta 7-5-2, 302-80. Exacta 7-5, 86-40. $2 on the 7 to win will get you back $14.40. Up next, game number 2. Another spectacular 7 singles match. We're going back up to 7 points. Points still double after all matchups in the first round of play. No scratches here in game 2. Post time's about 6 minutes. Good luck. 6 minutes go until we start game number 2. And for any new highlight fans who may be joining us for the first time, take a look at this video that explains in simpler terms how highlight is played.
The main rule of highlight is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in highline. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
We're back here 5 minutes away from the start of game number 2. Hey, it's game number 2. Guess what? The pick 3 starts here in the second game. Play the pick 3, pick the winners of games 2, 3, and 4. The next 3 games to cash in. And still some time to get those wagers in for the high 5 jackpot today. Carry over $3,322.40. And yes, I'm going to keep saying it because I got it right in front of me here today. Stu wrote it down very nicely before he departed on this napkin. So, as we talked about a little bit earlier, should be at least $4,000 in the jackpot for today. Steve M said he's a good source on anything highline, probably about $4,500. So, that's the high 5. That begins before the start of game number 3. Got to get those wagers in. Mr. Crank, good to see you. An important meeting. Glad that it's over. Now I can enjoy some of that highlight. And Ernesto, first of all, good to see you. Second of all, let me know the plays tonight for the Heat game. Third, Stu does work. I think he works a little bit more than you do. But good to see you back here in the chat. You were gone for a while, and people were genuinely, look, I wouldn't say everybody. Some people were genuinely concerned about your whereabouts, so it's potentially one of them. But good to see you back here with us. And Ernesto, wow, going out on a limb. Miami Heat lose tonight. I think that is a, I don't want to say safe bet, but it would be very unlikely for a team of the Boston Celtics caliber after their performance in Game 3 to get swept in Miami and for their season to end in 4 straight losses. That I can't see it happening, but yet again, never saw the Heat getting to this position here in the Eastern Conference Finals. Took out my Bulls in the play-in. And here they are. Jimmy Butler, great playoff performer, and definitely going to be tuned into that one a little bit later. Not too far here from the Magic City Fronton. I agree there, Richard. I apologize out in Massachusetts. I don't mean to bring up a sore subject, but I'm with you. I think we're all with the Celtics tonight. You just can't imagine that they're going to go out there and drop 4 in a row to the 8th seed, but that's why they play the game. So Ernesto's all over the Robert Williams over rebounds props. Okay, so that. See, Mr. Carlton, happened to the Lakers last night. I will just say, though, that a little bit different with the, the Celtics is the better team in the regular season, the higher-seeded team in the playoffs, going down 3-0. Just a little different than the Lakers, who is just a miracle that team actually made it to the Western Conference Finals and played particularly well, but it's just going to be an interesting one tonight. We got game 2, though. Let's get to that highlight. We're ready to begin game number 2. Spectacular 7 singles match going back up to 7 points with points doubling after all matchups. First round of play, serving. Red shirts, post 1. We have Juice receiving the blue, post 2. Iriondo. There's serve. We begin. Beautiful backhand. 2 bounces. Scores for Iriondo. Point 2. Here's post 3, El Barba. Rebote up into the overhead screen. That is out of play. Point 3. El Barba on the board with the point. Here's post 4. Jedden. Here's El Barba, middle of the court. 2-wall scores. Well thrown by El Barba. Point 3. Here's post 5, Ben. Nice backhand there by Ben. El Barba, not a lot of that. Rebote digs it out. Here's Ben, middle of the court up at the 8 line. Drops it to the outside. El Barba with a good read, but tipped it. Point 5. 5 with the point. Here's post 6, Flores. Left side Rebote there towards the inside. Flores gets it. Left side Rebote for Ben. That one came up low. Into the pad, point 6. Here's post 7, Tennessee. Backhand 2-wall, scoring for Tennessee, point 7. Trading points here in our first game. Here's post 8, CRB. Big bouncing serve. CRB handles it there at the 12 line. Backhand overhead. Here's Tennessee. Left side Rebote. It's a 2-wall. Stopped on the bounce. CRB on the outside. Powers it back over the top. Tennessee. He did get assessed on it. Almost took out CRB. Point 8. That will do it for the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return, here's post 1, Juice. Under serve, point 1. 1 with 2 points. It's post 2 returns, Iriondo. Nice backhand by Iriondo. Tough save on the rebote by Juice. That's going to land out. 2 with 3 points. Here's post 4, Jedden. Clean miss by Iriondo. Rebote there on the back end. Jedden on the hop, pulls it in. Forehand, low and hard. Iriondo scooped it up. There's Jedden. Low runner. Iriondo's there. Big backhand by Iriondo. Wall to wall. Jedden, full sprint, does get out there. Iriondo catches it off the sidewall. His 2-wall return, scores. 5 points for Iriondo. He has a possible game point. In to stop him, it's post 3, El Barba. Backhand by El Barba, caught off the sidewall there by Iriondo. Rebote forehand. Towards the outside, Iriondo runs under it. 3-wall play, El Barba. Not going to get there. Point and game. Blue of post 2, Iriondo. Playoff for second and third place in show. 1 first serves the 3. 1 serves the 3. This is 4 place in show. One places, 3 shows. Unofficial order finish 2-1-3. Get the official results in just a moment. Two on 3 is now official for our second game. Post 2, Iriondo with the win. Post 1, Juice taking second. Post 3, El Barba coming in third. Daily double 7-2 is gone. The trifecta 2-1-3 is not gone. 6-15 even. The 2 to win. Return 10-40. Quinella 1-2, 54-40. Let's wait for that daily double. It is a 7-2. That is not a mystery. But the price, $42.40. Up next, game number 3 and the start of the high five for today. Not one that you're going to want to miss. $3,322.40 in the carryover alone, plus whatever is wagered into it today. Looking at over a $4,000 jackpot, $4,500 jackpot in the high five for today. There are no scratches that will impact the high five, and post time is just about 6 minutes. Good luck. Big backhand stays inside. Go Cherry. Again to the corner. That's going to stay inside, though. Carballo in position to make the rebote save. Aggressive play by Go Cherry. He has it. Low and hard with a forehand. One-handed scoop by Carballo.
Robote left side, diving save. What an effort by Anderluck to keep the point alive. There's the backhand by Julin. Robote forehand just above the pad. Inaki has it on the right side. The carom is in. Backhand by Kubala. Excellent catch by Bueno behind the 10 line. Robote 2-all. Scores. Robote left side by Gauchetti. Manu's there. Back to the inside. Gauchetti read it, stopped it, returns it. Costa, wow. Wow. Benny from the 10 line. Backhand to the inside. Goes wall to wall. Robote comes out to the 5 line. Turned on the forehand of Ikeda. Scoop by Ikeda. Nice save by Douglas at the side wall. Naki steps up at the 4 line. What a catch by Douglas. Pika Karam. Oh my. Got him. One-handed grab by Julin on the left side. Here's the Robote. Robote 2-all. Cut off by Julin. Hard throw by Julin. Gaucherti's looking for a tough Robote. That's beautiful. Robote to the inside. Manu, Robote left side with a light touch. Here's Douglas. Powerful forehand by Douglas. Robote forehand, carom by Manu. Wow. Backhand by Douglas, thrown hard, caught by Gauchetti, who flips it back. Douglas gets there, puts it back inside. Robote comes out. Wow. Sorry, Matt. Nothing you can do about that one. Yeah.
And folks, that top 10 takes us under a minute until the start of game number 3. Yes, because it's the high 5. High Live fan, good luck. And everybody else playing the high 5 today, good luck. $1,174 already wagered into the pool. If we have one winner today, it just jumped up 1,200. Let's see here. 120, $1,000 more. Just be looking at just shy of 4,500 at the moment. We'll see where that pool finishes up. At least over $4,000 guaranteed today with that pool already. If we have a person that gets all 5 winners, the games 3 through 7 correct, and they're the only person with that combination of numbers. Let's begin game 3 and a high five. Good luck. With that, we're ready to begin our third game. Spectacular 7 scoring. Serving on the red of post number 1, we have Bueno receiving the blue post 2. Anderle. Forehander Mote by Anderle. Here's Bueno on the bounce. Karam lands in. Anderle gets there, stops it. Soft Karam return, scores. Well thrown. Point 2. 2 first up on the board. Here in our third game, that'll bring to the court white shirt of post 3. We have Ikeda. Backhand by Anderle. That's passing. Ikeda there on the inside. Makes a save. Anderle running up. Outside placement. That caught the pad. Any part of the pad is bad. Point 3. Here's post 4. Spinner. Here's Spinner. His 2-wall opens up and scores. That's well thrown. Point 4. Here's post 5. Aratz. Backhand. Saved by Spinner on a knee. Aratz back up at the 8 line. Arm forehand, lifted overhead and passing. Here's Spinner. Staying back inside Aratz. Tough scoop. Costano comes out to the middle of the court. Here's Spinner. That one's going to open up and score. High carambola scoring for Spinner. 2 points for the 4 post. Brings out the yellow post 6. Benny. Backhand by Spinner. Here's Benny, keeps it on the left side. He launches this one. That one's coming out. Spinner set up at the 5 line. That scores. 2 bounces ruled before Benny could get up there. Point 4. Three points for the 4 post. Spinner. There's post 7. Manning. One-handed catch there by Spinner. The backhand kicked up and into the overhead screen. That's out of play, point 7. And receive rounding out the first round of play, purple of post 8. We have Julin. Robote left side, Manny saves it back up the middle. Julin on the bounce. Outside placement. That caught the cage just wide, point 7. That will do it for the first round of play. All matchups now worth 2 points to the end of the game. First to return, post 1, Bueno. Nice backhand into the corner. Manny makes the save, lays it up. Here's Bueno up at the 7th line. That caught the sidewall, opened up. Manny backing up, takes it. Carom return. Does not open up. Bueno gets there on the outside. His Carom return is stopped by Manny. Manny drops it over the top towards the inside. That scores, point 7. 7 with 4 points. Post 2 returns. Anderluck. Sidearm forehand by Anderluck into the corner, and he saves it. Back up the middle. Anderluck on the bounce, has it the 7th line. Rips the forehand inside. Manny scooped it up. Beautiful backhand. That just does clear. Manny up there at the 7th line, turns it into the pad. Point 2. Post 3 returns, Ikeda. Ikeda comes out with it on the left side. Anderluck runs under it. There's a backhand. Ikeda back to the inside. Here's Anderluck, winds it up at the 8 line, powers it. He missed front ways. No Robote on the back end. Point 2. Possible game point for Anderluck. Blue post 2. And to stop him, there's Aratz. Anderluck, sidearm, Carom blasted in to score for the win. Point and game. Blue, a post 2, Anderluck. No playoff here, 7 places, 4 shows, 2-7-4. Unofficial order of finish for our 3rd game. Results game 3 are now official. Post 2, Anderluck with the win. Post 7, Manny taking 2nd. Post 4, Spinner comes in 3rd. 2 to win, return 16-60. The Quinella 2-7, 61-40. Trifecta 2-7-4, 457-60. Up next, game number 4, spectacular 7 singles match. Load up to 7 points. Points double up for all matchups in the first round of play. Post time 4. Game number 4. We'll conclude the pick 3, early pick 3. Just about 7 minutes. Good luck.
Imagine the perfect mixture of athletics, spectacle, and speed. highlight.
Let's design a Conan O'Brien or Conan superhero.
Sure.
Oven mitts. Maybe there's some steam coming off the mitts because I took a focaccia out of the oven. Oh, a highlight glove in the other one. Would be great.
Have you ever played highlight?
Actually lacrosse, but it's highlight for white people.
I'm Johnny Knoxville. This is Steve-O. This is highlight.
Highlight is like handball, only you fling the ball and catch the ball with this basket thing.
It's more complicated than that. And dangerous.
It's got the same fingerprint as baseball, only better. A special stadium called a fronton. And you can sit real close, which is a thrill because the ball goes 175 miles an hour.
I can serve this pelota almost 200 miles an hour.
Big whoop, that little squishy. Jesus, is this made of limestone?
It's a dangerous game, amigo.
It's called a cesta. It's made of reeds from the Pyrenees. And the ball is called a pelota.
A lightning ball.
Oh, good God.
Six minutes until we begin game number 4. References to highlight there in pop culture. I'll take a look here at some of the chat. We pull it up here when we have a couple moments. Some good conversation here. Highlight fan Steve, Ernesto, Jatna. It is, and again, tough to compare, especially brothers with, I mean, I don't want to say it's like comparing apples to oranges because it's really not. They are playing the same game, but it's kind of like comparing a guy on the offensive side of the ball in football to the defensive side of the ball. I mean, Aratz is probably like a defensive back, and Gaucheri's like a wide receiver, explosive, a playmaker, a guy that's going to score for you, whereas Aratz just plays his role at the back and does that just about as well as anybody on this roster. So, again, defense is there. Just got to find a go-to shot, maybe develop a little more power, but you know, you don't have to have a great Costado to be a great player on this court. I mean, Jairo doesn't throw all too many. He's just got a gorgeous right side, but Jairo doesn't have a Costado, but what he does have, he's got a great rebote and he's got a ton of power, which Aratz is lacking in both of those. So again, I mean, whether it's, you know, getting a little stronger, getting into the gym, getting a little more power, or just, you know, developing a comfortable shot. It doesn't have to be a Costado 2-all, which is a little bit riskier, but just developing that one go-to kill shot that keeps your opponents on their toes probably go a long way in opening up that offensive side of the game as well. And again, power, all the physical tools help where that's concerned as well. Yeah, absolutely right, Steve. Yeah, I mean, talking about a traditional backquarter, and in the traditional game, the backquarters throw even less shots comparatively to what we see here, and we don't see too many here. So it's just a part of his game that's been developing. Only his second season here at Magic City. And again, Steve, that's a great point. I mean, just look at Benny and where Benny started back in 2019 when he made his debut here. He was all catch and throw, catch and throw, catch and throw. He's put a ton of time in, coming in almost every off day to develop the Costado, develop his rebote, develop that power, and that's also come, but not because of, you know, that's just, you know, natural tools. Benny's putting the work and he's gotten it out of it. So definitely potential there for Aratz, and still young. I mean, he's still one of the youngest players on this roster. 22 years old. I think about to be 23. So in terms of where he's at in his highlight career, he's still got a long way to go, hopefully. So power will come, the shots will come, that consistency will come, but as a defensive player, I don't think there's any better on this roster than number 87. Yes, Ernesto, great point. Benny is a different player than that. you know, his brother Douglas, when Douglas came in here, that was, again, a different level of competition, but that was unlike, talking with Stu or JR, unlike what they've seen from anything in highlight. A guy just of that caliber, dominating, coming in, throwing shots, being effective, having that power, making every catch. That was a rare circumstance with Douglas, and also, you know, the competition wasn't where it is today back in Douglas over 2015. Just because they're in the same family, I mean, again, look at Julian and Inaki. One brother plays front, one brother plays in the back. Different skill sets of those players. So just because they're related doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be the same. JR, did your brother, did he play back or front? Your brother, he played front as well? Okay, I was just going to say. Everyone played front, though. Love the highlight conversation. And Jadna, again, you always post great stuff, whether it's on YouTube, I think on Tiger's board as well. Very insightful post. I mean, talking about Aratz's game and the type of shots he's throwing, and just shows that you're paying that level of attention, which is awesome to see from great fans out there. Some great teams. Steve M mentioning Zuleika and Benny, I think, teaming up for the super quarter of the national tournament. Not sure which one, but that team played very well in the battle court. Just kept getting better. You know, Benny and Aratz pretty similar in the backcourt as well. And if you got Zuleika playing up to his standards, one of the best front quarters on this court that we've seen. With that, let's get into game number 4. We're ready to begin game number 4. Spectacular 7 singles match, going back up to 7 points. Points doubling after first round of play. Serving in red at post 1, we have Ben. Receiving the blue at post 2. 1-up. Ben drops that forehand over the top. Ooh, that kicked up. Buono with a good catch overhead, ranging back for it. Here's Ben on the inside. At the 9 line, his 2-wall shot and scoring just above the pad. Opening up nicely for Ben, point 1. One on the board first here in our 4th game. There's post 3, Ikeda. Point 1. 2 points for the 1 post. Post 4. Here's Nicholas. Forehand Robote. Back up the middle. Here's Nicholas on the bounce. Has it at the 8 line. Sidearm forehand, dropping at the feet. Scoop attempt missed, point 4. Here's post 5, the black shirt. We have Manny. Forehand Robote. Manny on the bounce, has it at the 10 line. Comes shooting out. Nicholas lays it up. Manny got there in the air. 2-wall return. That caught the pad. 4. Here's post 6. Julian. Nicholas went for the drop shot. That caught the pad. 0.6. Post 7 and receive, spinner. That ball caught the rail. Just above the front wall, out of play, 0.6. 2 points for Julian. In a receive here, rounding out the first round of play, purple of post 8, Benny. And he opens up with a strong backhand overhead. Julian comes back for it. Makes Robote save on a knee. Benny, 10 line. In and out of the basket it goes, 0.8. That will do it for the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points to the end of the game. First to return is post 2, Bueno. Tough save there by Benny. That's right on the wall. Bueno up at the 7 line. Blasted inside. Benny scooped it up. That one getting past Bueno. Looks for the rebote. Saves it back up the middle. Here's Benny now on the forehand up at the 7 line. Sidearm play. Scores. Post 3 returns, Ikeda. Benny, sidearm forehand. Ikeda tipped it off the wall, 0.8. Straight points for Benny here. He now has a possible game point in to stop him. Post 1, Ben. Nice catch here by Ben. There's a backhand. Pari-mutuel saved by Benny towards the outside. Ben picks it up. Drops it back over the top. Benny gonna run under it. Takes it on the bounce. Benny's return. Kicking up off the sidewall. Tough play by Ben. Robote's out. Benny makes a save. Trying to get it past Ben. Not going to. Sidearm throw back to the inside. Benny now looking for a tough Robote. Makes a save. Ben runs under it. 2 wall. Shot back to the inside. Benny got assessed on it, but that lands out. 0.1 rather. 4 points for the 1 post. Post 5 returns, Manny. Robote left side, saved there by Ben. Manny stops it in the air. Shoots it back inside. Ben in and out of the basket it goes, 0.5. I with 2 points, serving post 4, Nicholas. High bounce serve, Nicholas handles, back beyond the 13. He's Robote, missed, 0.4. Spinner returns, post 7. Strong backhand by Nicholas. Makes a save on the rebote. Nicholas and ball kicked up, stays with it, rips the backhand inside. Spinner, the rebote save. Nicholas runs under that one, has it up at the 7. Powers it over the top. Spinner again, a good rebote save. Nicholas shoots that one inside, out of reach, where it scores, point 4. Nicholas now has 6 points as a possible game point. Need to stop him. Julin. Rebote left side. Here's Julin. Karam. Stopped by Nicholas. Runs under it. Powers it back over the top. Julin with a tough catch there off the side wall. His 2-wall return. It's in the pad. Point and game. Green of post 4. Nicholas. No playoff here. 8 places, 1 shows. 4-8-1. Unofficial order to finish 4. 4th game. Is now official. Post 4, Nicholas with the win. Post 8, Benny taking second. Post 1, Ben coming in third. McKinnell 4-8, 19-20. Trifecta 4-8-1, 220-220. $2 on the 4 to win will get you back $760. Look at the pick 3 here. Two, 4, 3, 3 numbers, returns 4, 11, 20. Up next, game 5, first of 2 doubles games in this afternoon's performance. Spectacular 7 scoring in these doubles games. There are no scratches in today's performance. Post time, just about 7 minutes. Good luck.
Rebote saved by Kubala. That's nice. Here's Benny. Rebote saved by Kubala. What a catch by Benny. Rebote forehand by Benny. Spinner makes the catch. Spinner over the top with a long carom. Benny reads it, stops it, on the outside at the 8 line. Beautiful catch by Spinner at the 11 line. Here's the backhand by Iñaki. Rebote left side. Iñaki makes the catch. Just out of the inside. Scoop. Hard throw by Julin Rebote coming back out. Rebote saved by Manu. Julin aggressively from the forehand. Throws the carom. Stopped by Flores. Flores throws it to pass. What a catch by Julian. Rotate forehand by Ron. Nicholas saves their both on the left side. It's midcourt. Gets out of the way nicely. Low and hard to the inside. Scooped up by Nicholas. Douglas to the inside. Julian, beautiful catch at the 10 line. Scoop by Douglas. Forehand to the inside. What a catch by Arats. Rotate forehand. Passing by Ikeda. Beautiful throw. 2-all. Does not open up. Stopped by Ikeda. Ikeda from the forehand. Looking to pass to the inside. What a beautiful catch.
High and hard backhand passing Douglas, middle of the court. Left side Robote, big bouncer to the inside. What a scoop there by Jerry.
Douglas up the wall, down with the ball. There's the backhand. Coasty to the inside. What a catch by Nicholas.
We're back here 2 minutes from the start of game number 5. First of our 2 doubles games here in this afternoon's performance. Take a look here at these doubles standings. You got Jairo and Ben adding another one. 6 wins, 5 places, 1 show. 6 wins, tops on the roster at this point. Flores and Manny, and now Juice and Gosheri, they are tied for second place with 4 wins. And Ikeda and Spinner just outside the money there with their 3 wins. Anderluck and Nicholas, Douglas and Albarba, and Jen and Benny all have 1. And then Guano and Kubala, Cool Fitness and Manu, CRB and Aratzi, Naki and Tennessee, and Julian and Iriondo. A lot of teams dealing with injuries, but those 5 still looking for win number 1. Post time here for our 5th game. That's right about now. Good luck. We are ready to begin game number 5. First of 2 doubles games in this afternoon's performance. Spectacular 7 scoring. Serving the red at post 1, we have the team of Douglas and El Barba. Receiving the blue at post 2, Flores and Manny. There's the serve. We begin. Douglas, left side Bote. The big bounce. Here's Manny. Sidearm forehand picked off by Douglas. He whips it outside. What a scoop by Flores. El Barba just out of the way of that one. Douglas makes the save. Manny, middle of the court. Sidearm forehand. Tipped. Point 2. 2 first up on the board here in our 5th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirts, post 3, Ikeda and Spinner. Big backhand there by Spinner, wall to wall. Flores, rotate save. Spinner, to take it off the side wall, just missed it, point 2. Here's post 4, the green shirts, Jairo and Ben. Strong backhand by Ben. Coming out to the middle of the court. Flores lays it up. Here's Ben on the inside at the 12 line. Lobs the backhand up. That's caught off the sidewall there by Manny. Sidearm forehand. Jairo steps back, pulls in at the 8 line. Here's Manny again. Jairo calls him off. Left side save on the rebote. Back to the inside. Manny goes up at the 10 line, drops it over the top. Jairo's there to cut it off. Blast the forehand. What a scoop there by Manny. Ben looking for the big bounce. Pika. Manny backs up to the 13. Knocked over the top again. No play for Jairo. Ben runs under it. Manny just launches this one. Rebote's coming out. Jairo with a good save. Forehand, back to the inside. Manny. Well played. Better catch there by Ben, right on the wall. Manny again, back to the inside. Here's Ben. Jairo on the bounce, gets in there on the forehand. Sidearm play, tries to get it past. Manny backs up, pulls it in. Jairo this time on the left side. There's a nice backhand. That's kicking up and out. Manny on the move, pushed it back up the middle. Jairo on the scoop. Shoots it back inside. That one gets by and scores. Well played point. Point to the 4. Here's post 5, Jed and Benny. Benny gets up to that serve. Beautiful catch. Right back to Ben, pulling it in. And just launches this wall to wall. Jedden on the move. Turns the rebote. That kicks to the outside. Jairo has it. Shoots it back in. Benny all alone. Scooped it up. Forehand rebote. Dropped over the top. That ball floating. Benny just did get up there. Karam stepped on the outside. Jairo. The carambola. Well, that's caught in the air by Benny. A good read. He drops it back over the top. Here's Ben in the corner. Comes out with it on the forehand. Peek of the big bounce. Benny backing up. It's up there at the 13. Now we're going to pass with that forehand. Jedden. Rebote comes up short. Point 4. 14 with 2 points. Post 6. Julian and Iriondo. What a serve by Jairo. That scores point 4. Here's post 7. Anderluck and Nicholas. Jairo calls him off. Orlando Bote back inside. There's Nicholas. Lobs this one up and past Ben. Beautiful rebote again by Jairo. Stopped in the air. Here's Nicholas. Here's Ben reaching in. Nicholas there at the 11 line. Strong backhand again. A tough catch by Ben on the forehand this time. Outside placement. He's outside the court. Point 7. It's post 8 and receive, rounding out the first round of play. The purple shirts, CRB and Arats. Low runner. Nicholas couldn't get there in the air. Bote saved on the back end. Arats picks it up on the bounce. Sidearm forehand. Saved by Nicholas. Big bouncer, Arats going back, had it for a moment, just lost it, point 7. That will do it for the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. First to return, post 1, Douglas and El Barba. Nicholas steps up, has it deep line. Backhand, low runner just above the pad. Douglas has to come back for it. Tough save. Nicholas on the bounce again. Shoots it back inside. There's El Barba. Tough catch. Forehand, shot back inside. Here's El Barba. Left side, backhand. That opens up. Nicholas runs under it. Shoots it inside once more. El Barba all alone. Tough catch. Here's Douglas, backhand. Nicholas now launches this one wall to wall. Douglas out to the 6 line. Powerful turn on the rebote. Steps up, caught it off the side wall. Beautiful. El Barba with a tip ball, point 7. 17 with 4 points. It's post 3. Ikeda and Spinner return. Ikeda picks the serve, lifts the backhand overhead. Nicholas, tough save on the rebote. Three-wall play. Nicholas with a beautiful read. Delivers it back inside. Spinner on the bounce. For the peak of the big bouncer. Nicholas up. Hands it to 7. Shoots it low and hard inside. There's Spinner backing up. Nicholas catch off the sidewall. Low runner. Stopped by Spinner. Here's Nicholas again on the hop. Pulls it in. Ikeda back up on the inside. Takes it off the sidewall. Low runner. Tough bounce. Nicholas handles. Ikeda. Nice rebote. That's caught in the air, though, by Nicholas. Back to Spinner on the forehand. Nicholas at the 9 line. Low runner to the inside. Ikeda. Save on the rebote. Comes flying back. Low runner again. Spinner couldn't get there. Ikeda. Rebote comes up short. Point 7. Straight points for the 7 team. They have a possible game point. Need to stop them. Post 2. Flores and Manny. Powerful forehand by Anderluck. Manny tries to dig out the rebote, unable. Point and game. Pinko, post 7. Anderluck and Nicholas, no playoff here. 4 places, 2 shows, 7-4-2. Unofficial order of finish. Seven, 4-2 is now official. Post 7, Anderluck and Nicholas with the win. Post 4, Heiner and Ben taking second. Post 2, Flores and Manny coming third. The Quinella 4-7, $21. The trifecta 7-4-2, $203.40. $2 on the 17 to win will get you back $620. Up next, Game 6, the start of the feature singles games in this afternoon's performance. Game 6 and 8, feature singles with Game 7, the double sandwich in between. Post time for game number 6, which is scratch-free. It's just about 7 minutes. Good luck.
Here's a backhand by Manu. What a catch by Aratz. Julian's there. Backhand. Scoop by Benny. That was beautiful. There's the backhand by Douglas. Scoop by Gaucheri. Hard throw to the inside. Gaucheri's there. Rotate forehand. Catch by Gaucheri. Scoop by Ikeda. Scoop by Carballo. Left side, Rebote. Catch by Nicholas. Hard to the inside, caught by Julian in the air. Fine catch. What a scoop by Nicholas. Forehand to the inside. Bote saved by Julian. Nice play. Ikeda up the wall, down with the ball. Carballo from the forehand, low and hard to the inside. What a scoop by Gaucheri. That was beautiful. Hooked, caught by Manu. Rifled by Manu, caught by Carballo. Carballo from the Costado, caught by Manu. Manu to the inside, Carballo on the run. Ay, 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 that ball's in play. Get up if you can. By Manu at the 9 line. There's the backhand. Robote, forehand by Douglas, 2 pass. Robote left side, 2-all opens wide, stopped by Douglas. That is a quick release.
And folks, the top 10 takes us down just under 2 minutes until the start of game number 6. And where in the world is Mr. Dave Schmel? Poland today. How about that? Good to see you, Schmel. Greetings. Beautiful architecture there. Absolutely great food. Maybe it's a pretty good food. Great. There's only a few cuisines for me that crack the great. Maybe just a step below. And good people. Good to see. This is awfully, yeah. The timing of that Mo Crank, not the guy you want to test with the math there on the years. So, see the pierogi, yep, number 1. Got me hungry. So. And game 6 starting up here in just a couple moments. We are scratch free here in today's performance. We're ready to begin game number 6. Spectacular 7 singles going up to 7 points. Points double after all matchups in the first round. Serving the red of post 1. Here's Manny. Receiving the blue of post 2. Nicholas. Serve begins our 6th game. There's a backhand by Nicholas. Left side Robote. Dropped inside. Goes on the hop, pulls it in. In and out of the basket it goes. Well placed on the backhand there by Nicholas. Point 2. Post 3, Gaucheri. High bouncing serve. Gaucheri takes it in the corner. There's a backhand. Stopped by Nicholas. Sidearm forehand. That one scooped up beautifully. Forehand to Bote. Dropped over the top. Tough catch by Gaucheri. Shoots it just above the pad. Nicholas with a good read. His 2-wall opens and scores. Point 2. 2 with 2 points. Here's post 4. Hyro. serve floated and scoring for Nicholas. Point 2. Here's post 5, Julin. Backhand by Julin to pass. Nicholas. Beautiful rebote. Back up the middle. Julin, the 2-wall return, snapped and scoring. Well thrown by Julin. Point 5. Five on the board with the point. Here's post 6, Aratz. Forehand rebote by Julin. Get past Aratz, tough catch. Backhand does. Julin now looking for the rebote, laid up. Aratz on the bounce. It's 2-wall, snapped in to score. Point 6. Post 7, the pink shirt, Manu. Aratz lays it up. Manu gets there on the left side, shoots it back in, where it scores. Point 7. In receive, rounding out the first round of play, purple at post 8. Here's Douglas. Beautiful backhand by Douglas. Ranabote save back inside. Douglas. Costado inside. Scores. Point 8. That will do it for the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points to the end of the game. First to return, post 1, Manny. Forehand to the inside. Tough catch there by Douglas off the wall. Lobs the backhand up and overhead into the corner. Manny just lays it up on the forehand. Douglas blasts that inside. Manny looking for a tough rebote. Digs it out, but that caught the overhead screen. It's out of play. Point 8. Post 3, Gaucheri returns. Left side rebote. Gaucheri on the bounce. Shoots it inside to score. Point 3. Here's post 4, Jairo. Forehand rebote, not away from him. And the overhead screen and out of play, point 4. Here's post 2 returning, Nicholas. Backhand by Jairo. Nicholas turns to Robote. Jairo has it off the sidewall, shoots it inside. Nicholas got a play on it. That just does clear the overhead screen. What a Robote. Drop shot. Scores. Point 4. 4 with 4 points. Julian returns. Post 5. Beautiful catch there by Julian. Strong backhand follows. Jairo on the move early. Stops at the 5 line, turns it overhead and passing. Robote comes up short into the pad. Point 4. Possible game point for Jairo. Into post 4. To stop him, post 6. Aratz. Strong Robote right up the middle. Rotz, left side save, high off the front wall. Jairo caught it in the air, shoots it back inside, where it scores for the win. Point and game. Green a post 4. Jairo. 8 serves to 2. This playoff for 2nd and 3rd place. Forehand Robote, Nicholas back inside. There's Douglas. Backhand. Into the corner, Nicholas comes back for it. Just lays it up high off the front wall. Douglas runs under it on the bounce. Sidearm forehand. With Nicholas switching from left to right. Drops his over the top. One-handed scoop by Douglas. He shoots it inside to score. What a combination. 8 places, 2 shows. 4-8-2 on official order to finish for our 6th game. Is now official for game number 6, post 4. Jairo with the win. Taking second, post 8. Douglas coming in third, post 2. Nicholas. The Quinella 4-8, 33-20. The trifecta 4-8-2, 382 even. $2 on the 4 to win will get you back $17.20. Up next is game number 7. Second and final doubles game in this performance. Doubles game of the week here. This Tuesday performance will close it out. We will be back in action on Sunday, 1:30 p.m. start time for 8 more Pelota games. Game 7 and 8 coming up. Game 7 first, the doubles game. Spectacular 7 scoring. Post time, 7 minutes. Good luck. We will see here in a moment how that high 5 is doing. Be a heavens to Betsy there. 2 out of 5, 3 of 5. Wow, that is some unlikely numbers coming in today. And Anderlecht winning 3. Hasn't happened all too often this season. Jairo maybe not one of the favorites in Game 6, although he's been playing very well. Anderlecht and Nicholas, not a great post there in the 7. There's a lot of 7s on the board too, so that could have something to do with it. You know what that means? All that carryover will continue to carry over into Sunday's performance. So we had 3,300 $22.40 headed into today's performance. Don't know what that pool finished at. It was right around 1,200, a little north of 1,200 before we started the game. Schmel, I'm trying. I can't even focus now. You're talking about the pierogies. But yeah, the 2-4-7-4. Yeah, that Anderluck in the 2 and then the 7 coming in. And we're just about 4 minutes from the start of our 7th game. Final doubles game of the week. Anderluck and Nicholas winning game number 5. Take a look here at. That is only their 2nd win here in doubles. I think that had to be that Anderluck pick in game number 3, winning that 2nd game. In a bunch of wins here for Anderluck this season. I mean, you see him up there towards the top of our standings. And I think with that win earlier today, that actually puts him in a tie with Benny for first. See right here, though, only one of those 20 wins coming into it were in this 3rd game, so hasn't played many. You see just 10 games played here, given these stats up on the game pages. With just 1 win, 1 in the money finish. Anderluck gets it done again there in that 3rd game. Should be over $4,000 in the carryover alone for Sunday. Looking at a $5,000 jackpot, maybe even $6,000 as the high 5 pool increases, or the carryover increases rather. You start to see the pool, daily pool increase with that. So I'm going to guess safely $5,000 plus in the next high 5 that's upcoming this Sunday, 1:30 p.m. start time. We'll see if it can be hit then. Saw what Schmel was talking about with some of the food here. Glumkeys? I'm not too sure if I know what those are. I have to look that up here. Butter and an obscene amount of onion. That's not too bad. Enough butter will solve almost anything. Schmel, if you're considering, first of all, we don't do gifts, but if you are thinking about doing a pierogi. Oh, thank you, 6 Osprey 6. Little stuffed cabbage. That's interesting. You stuff it with you stuff it with meat, like beef, or is that like veggies? Rice. Sounds lovely. Yeah, meat and rice. Okay. See, I think if I look at the picture. Yeah, rice and beef is typical. Okay. cabbage as the base, huh? That's beef or pork. They have to venture out there to Poland. I mean, they got, yeah, oh yeah. Schmel, you're right on. I got this McDonald's right here. I thought I was going to save it. I mean, it's been sitting here for at least 2 hours now. I may have to dive in here during this 7th game. Wow. Okay. I like that. A Polish burrito. Make it simple for us, Schmel. Thank you. With that, we're just about ready to go here with game number 7. Very knowledgeable fans here in the chat. Ready to begin. Game 7. Let's do it. We're ready to begin game number 7. Spectacular 7 doubles match going up to 7 points. Serving red at post 1, we have Anderluck and Nicholas. Seeing the blue post 2, CRB and Arats. CRB missed serve, point 1. White at post 3. Here's Hyro and Ben. Big backhand, forehand Robote saved there by Anderluck, pulled off the sidewall by Hyro. Backhand towards the outside, Anderluck's there, runs Robote. Tough save by Ben, that's gonna come up short, point 1. Here's post 4, the green shirts, Douglas and Albarba. Strong backhand there by Nicholas. Here's Robote. Left side by Douglas. Nicholas controls it down the left side. Strong backhand. Albarba, let that one come out. Douglas lays it up. Forehand back to the inside. Here's Albarba. Tip ball, point 1. One with 3 points. Here's post 5, Julin and Iriondo. Ball missed, point 1. Post 6, Juice and go Sherry. Left side Rebote. Here's Nicholas. Backhand. Saved on the left side by Gaucheri. Nicholas on the bounce. Picks it up towards the inside. What a scoop by Gaucheri. Backhand 2-wall. Tipped. Point 1. Here's post 7, Jen and Benny. Nicholas launches the backhand, opening up towards the outside. Benny runs under it. Sidearm forehand, picked off by Nicholas. Big backhand again, Jedden. Nice Rebote back on the wall. Nicholas going to let that pass. Rebote of his own. Benny on the inside. Pika, big bouncer. Oh, Nicholas got under the bridge. He's coming back. That's a tough save by Nicholas. Jedden up there in the front court. Shoots the forehand pass. Coming out low. There's Nicholas. Digs another one out. Big bounce there for Benny. Has it again on the forehand. Anderluck getting involved. He cuts it off. Lobs the backhand up. Not past Benny. Tough play. Catch there by Benny. Backhand. Caught overhead. Here's Nicholas. Jedden. Forehand again. Shoots it towards the inside. Tip ball. Well played by all 4 players. Jedden and Benny get the point. Here's post 8 and receive, rounding out the first round of play, Flores and Manny. Forehand Rebote, back up the middle. Manny on the bounce. Karam stopped by Jedden. Jedden shoots it back inside, low and hard. To score. Point 7. That'll do it for the first round of play. All matchups now worth 2 points to the end of the game. First to return, post 2, CRB and Arats. Here's Arats on the left side. Here's Arats now again. Stronger backhand. Benny backs up, pulls it in. All missed. Point 2. 2 with 2 points. Here's post 3 returning, Hyro and Ben. Here's Ben on the left side. There's a backhand. Ben has another one overhead. Shoots it towards the inside once more. Rot's pulling it off the side wall. Soft touch on the forehand. Rot's got up there before the second bounce. The backhand, though, is in the overhead screen. That's out of play. Point 3. Post 4 returns. Douglas and Obarba. Tough play by El Barba. Makes a catch. Backhand delivered to Ben. He scooped it up. There's El Barba. Sidearm forehand. Ben backs up. Takes it in at the 13. Here's Douglas now up at the 6 line. He blasts the backhand. Comes shooting out. Arrow makes a save. El Barba, that backhand kicked up in the overhead screen. That's out of play. Point 3. 4 points for the 3 team. Post 5 returns. Julian and Iriondo. Backhand by Iriondo, stopped by Ben. Forehand Robote, saved by Julian, stopped overhead. Here's Jairo, taking it off the side wall. Julian reaching up at the 8 line. Shoot back to the inside, there's a catch by Jairo. Forehand Robote, beautifully thrown, when caught by Iriondo. There's a backhand to the inside, and not going to get there. Robote's coming out. Here's Iriondo. Deep in the backcourt. It's that one to pass. Jairo, Robote, right up the middle. Iriondo again. Sidearm forehand. Saved on Robote. There's Jairo. The 2-all is tipped. 3 team now has 6 points and a possible game point. In to stop him. There's post 6, Juice and Gaucheri. Jairo calls him off. Beautiful Robote by Jairo into the corner. Gaucheri comes back for it, lays it up. Here's Ben on the left side. There's a backhand. Stopped overhead by Gaucheri. He lifts this one towards the inside. Ben again. Gets this one to pass. Gaucheri, forehand Robote, back to the outside. Jairo calls him off. Left side save. Gaucheri rips another one inside. Robote. Here's Gaucheri again, same spot at the 8 line. Ben takes this one in on the forehand. Shot over the top, the big bounce. Gaucheri runs under it. Powers it inside. Jairo with a great scoop. Not a lot on that Robote. Gaucheri digs it out. Jairo runs around it, keeps it on the forehand outside placement. Stopped on the outside. Gaucheri to Karam return is low. Point and game. Green, white of post 3. That's Jairo and Ben. 1 places, Anderluck and Nicholas. 7 serves to 2. This is for 3rd place, show point. Forehand by Arats. Benny pulls it in. Launches this one. Cut overhead. Arats on the forehand. Sidearm play. Back to the inside. Here's Benny on the right side. For throw back over the top. There's Arats. Good play. There's CRB. Right back to Benny, deep into the backcourt. Drops this one over the top. Arats backpedaling. He just does get there. That ball not controlled. 7 shows. Unofficial order of finish. 3-1-7. Official results in just a moment. Results are now official. 3-1-7 there in our 7th game. Post 3, Hiro and Ben with the win. Post 1, Anderlick and Nicholas taking 2nd. Post 7, Jen and Benny coming in 3rd. 1-3 Quinella, 21-40. Trifecta, 3-1-7, 121.80. $2 on 3-team to win will get you back $820. The high 5 will live to fight another day. 2,400. Wow. I was reading that. Wow. 24743. I was writing that in as a number. 3 of 5 numbers. That is 1970. Schmelt, you got me all twisted here. I'm thinking about pierogies. I'm thinking. Wow. Sorry about that, folks. That is totally on there. Up next, our 8th and final game of the Pelota week. An 8 spectacular 7 scoring and post time coming your way in about 6 minutes. Good luck.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I play highlight.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlight.
I was like, they paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having to work, play Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man. Blood, sweat, and tears. We got the streets on fire.
This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father.
Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, that was a trailer there for the award-winning documentary about the inaugural season of play right here in Magic City. That is called Magic City Hustle, directed by Billy Corbin, creator of Cocaine Cowboys, Screwball the U, and much more. This film highlights the transition of these Magic City athletes from their respective careers in other sports right here to the highlight front time. You can now watch Magic City Hustle directly from Google Play or iTunes. It is as simple as that. Either rent or buy from either platform. If you buy it for just a few dollars more, you get to enjoy it as many times as you like for life. Game number 8, the finale in this afternoon's Pelota performance, just about 4 minutes away. Spell, I might be adding some pierogies to the cart here in the Instacart app, so it arrives when I get back home. And this is unbelievable. And P.F. Chang's coming up. Actually, was out with Hiro, Julian, Nicholas, and Benny and I, at a place just across the street from our apartment. And P.F. Chang's actually came up. Benny said he was a huge fan of it. I said I was a huge fan of it. And the other 3 guys we were with had never been. Oh, man. Lettuce wraps. Does Benny like... Oh, my goodness, Ernesto. That's a good question here. I have missed some of the chat, so I apologize if there's anything pressing that I did not get to. I'll repost it here. Michael Sortino's out about the lettuce wraps from P.F. Chang's. That's what got me. That's what I was talking about. And then Ernesto asked, does Benny like to talk highlight after highlight? I know he's not much of a talker, but he does ask for your opinion at times. We really only talk about highlight outside of highlight. I think that's probably the best way to put it. I mean, particularly with Benny, we we talk a lot about it. I mean, talking about right now just, draft and players and current form and just all things highlight, whether it's Pelota or Battle Court. Never really. I mean, he's not like, I'm not like his swing coach, like a golf. Like I don't know anything about the game, and he knows 100 times more than I'll ever know, and he's probably forgotten more than I'll ever know. But so in terms of that, he's not really going to me for advice, but just talking highlight and doing that absolutely all the time, and we have some great conversations. Uh-oh, here's Schmel again. Oh, man. So talking about some places in Philly. One of my good friends just came back from Philly. He's got some friends there, so I'll ask him about these. Is that Rikers? Rikers is delicious. Oh, man. Butter cake. Oh. Pound cake. Stuffed pork chops. You guys are evil. All right, we got one more minute to go until game number 8. I'm going to take my eyes off the chat. Thank you guys for bearing with me today. Stu will be back here a little bit later on Sunday. So you will have me once again for some of the games. Probably about the first half, maybe a little more. Just to keep you guys updated. And Mr. Osprey, absolutely right. Good old Pollo Tropical. The whole sauce rack, too. I call it the sauce rack, the sauce station, if you will. Yeah, that's some good stuff there. Let's begin this 8th game in just a couple seconds. We are ready to begin game number 8. Spectacular 7 singles going up to 7 points. Points doubling after all matchups in the first round of play. Serving out of post 1. We have Douglas receiving the blue post 2. Manny. Begins our 8th game. Here's the rebote coming out. Douglas shoots it back up the middle. Here's a tough catch there by Manny. Faked him out on the carom, drops it inside. Douglas running with it. Rebote sent up into the overhead screen. That's out of play. Point 2. Two first up on the board here in our 8th game. That'll bring to the court the white of post 3, Jairo. Blasts the forehand to the inside. Tough play there by Manny. Forehand dropped over the top. Jairo runs around it. Takes it in on the forehand. Sidearm forehand a pass. Manny saved that one to the outside. That lands outside the court. Point 3. Here's post 4. Go Sherry. Sherry on the left side, rips the backhand, comes shooting out. Jairo on the ground, makes the save. Sherry on the bounce. Karam scores. Point 4. Here's post 5, Julin. Chulin, Robote, back up the middle. Gaucheri on the left side. It's 2-wall. Lands in and scores. Point 4. Post 6, Arats. Strong Robote, powered overhead. Arats fall down, 2-wall. Lands in. Gaucheri just did get there. His return is caught off the sidewall. What a scoop by Arats. Here's Gaucheri, another 2-wall. That one lands in. Arats stops it. Sidearm forehand towards the inside. Gaucheri just did get out. Oh, Arats got there before the second bounce. There's a 2-wall. Oh, Gaucheri got there again. His forehand return scores. What a point by the brothers, point 4. Post 7, Manu. Rote left side. Manu has it in the air. Shoots it back in. Gaucheri running with it. He's got a play on it, but that's going to come up short. Point 7. Here's post 8, rounding out the first round of play. The purple shirt of Nicholas. Robote left side. One-handed scoop there by Manu. Back into the outside. Nicholas takes it in the air. Shoots it back in. Manu scoops up another one. Forehand Robote just above the pad. Manu gets up there. Shoots the high Costado, trying to get it to pass. Nicholas has a play. Back to the inside with it. There it scores. Point 8. We'll do it for the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points to the end of the game. First to return, post 1, Douglas. There's a strong backhand by Nicholas. Comes shooting out. Douglas makes a save. Nicholas backing up, takes it on the bounce. Back to the inside with it. Just out of reach. Douglas able to dig it out, but that did catch the top part of the pad. Point 8. Post 2, Manny. Beautiful Robote played by Nicholas. Manny back there on the inside, turns one of his own. Goes back to the inside, high scoop, crashing off the sidewall. There's the backhand. Nicholas, low runner to the inside. More tough for Robote. Manny just lays it up. Nicholas, backhand at the 8, kicking up and out. Side Robote save again. Nicholas going up for it at the 7 line. Blasts it inside. There's a good scoop by Manny. Sidearm forehand. knocked down. 0.8 straight points here for Nicholas. He has a possible game point. Here to stop him, Jairo. It's 3. Bote. Not going to let that one pass. Makes a save just above the pad. Here's Nicholas. Shoots it inside to score for the win. Point in a perfect game. Purple at post 8, Nicholas. 4 places, 7, 2, and 3 remain in the playoff for third place. 7 first serves to 2. That was pretty good. 0.7. Manu now as a possible show point. It was actually insane, but here's post 3, Jairo in to stop him. There's an overserve, point 3. 3 will now serve to 7. This is show point. Strong backhand. Here's Manu. Oh, that one died in the corner. Relote missed. 7. Manu comes in third. Unofficial order of finish for our 8th and final game, 8-4-7. Get the official results in just a moment. Eight, 4-7 is official for our 8th and final game. Post 8, Nicholas with the win in the perfect game. Post 4, Goshiri taking second. Post 7, Manu comes in third. 4-8, Quinella. 29-40, the trifecta 8-4-7, $600.40. $2 on the 18 to win will get you back $14.60. The pick 3, 438, 3 numbers, 365.20. Mighty Ocho, 722, 474, 38, 3 of 8 numbers, returns 480. Great chat today. We thank you guys for keeping the conversation rolling without Stu today. We will be back here on Sunday. You'll have me for just at least the first half of the performance, and Stu will be here. Don't forget about that high five, nearly $4,000 in the carryover alone heading into this Sunday's performance. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this edition of Live Highlight in the Magic City and on the Highlight channel. We're glad that you chose to join us today and invite you to join us again on Sunday, where we are open to the public. You can come on down as well if you're in the South Florida area. We'll have 8 more Pelota games beginning at 1:30. Have a good night, everybody. Enjoy your week.